Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And, missed again yesterday, so there might be another video out today. I'm not sure, so. But I guess you can wait until this one's over with before worrying about that. So, last time we were talking about how, we need to change things. Butterfly effect. You know, whenever butterfly farts in Brazil, it causes people to sneeze. In Canada, is that what he said? Something like that. I think that's what he said. Thereabouts. So, consent to the Canadians watching out there. How are they gonna change stuff? Good question. So let's get rolling and find out.
人間の好奇心って思ってるよりも強力なものなんだよ。危ないって分かってても、みんなのうちの誰かはあの時刻、あの神社にそれを確かめに行くかもしれない。
She has a point that somebody could do that. My nose itches. Oh, was I pointing at Yuka? Oh, yeah, that's right. I see. So that's it. As I muttered this.
それに、これはそもそも私たち二人の問題だから、他の人は巻き込みたくないの。
A sound argument. I see no room to object since he's a lawyer type. All right. With an enthusiastic shout, I stand up on the pier. Well then, shall we begin? Yuka tilts her head. Let's go, Yuka. Start to walk away.
もう何も言わないで歩き出さないでよ。今度はどこ行くつもり？
We'll make it.
スクール？
Sounds like a
スクール
plan.
って何を？
What are we gonna do? We'll make it. That sounds like he has no clue what he's going to do. That's obvious, isn't it? A free world.
またそれですか。
Although she says this, Yuka smiles and rushes over to me. Seeing Yuka smile after a long time makes my heart feel like it's bouncing.
で、その作戦は？
Yuka asks us while walking. She's wanting to know what the plan is. How long is Makoto going to keep stalling?
自
Plan?
由な世界を作るその作戦。
Yeah, first, I think I'll try doing whatever I can.
具体的には？
He has no clue. I'm going to destroy the bells. I firmly declare this.
ちょっと待って。本気で言ってるのそれ？
Isn't it obvious if those bells weren't there, none of this would have happened? It's already been proven, hasn't it? The echoing bell will free you from time. It was written on that talisman. Weren't you paying attention? Dang it, Yuka, pay attention.
ほら食い違ってきた。誠と私の思ってることが食い違ってるの。だから最初に話を整理しようって言ったのに。
Then you're against destroying the bells.
うん。
Why? If we didn't have those bells, That's right, there's something I still haven't asked you yet.
私が鈴を捨てなかった理由？
I guess the bells are the things that's actually letting them repeat time. If the bells were destroyed, I guess they would actually die. If they were to destroy the bells and then not go anyway, then technically they wouldn't die. Or they could at least say, well, things are done, we died. No need to keep dying over and over again. If you gotta think about it, that would be kind of crazy to keep dying, you know, over and over again.
それはね。
Just then, Yuka's expression clouds over. It's like a rain cloud covering the sun, or a solar eclipse. That very sudden change makes him feel uneasy.
覚えてたから。
Huh?
あの夢の中の手のひら。それが誠の手だって。前の1日の朝、真っ先に誠の部屋に行ったのもだからだったの。
A dream where someone died. So in other words, that someone was me.
何も分かってない様子の誠を見て、それからしばらくの間はただの夢だったんだって思って安心してた。だけど2回目に鈴を見た時、あの展望公園で女の子が鈴を持ってっちゃって、私不安でしようがなかったの。もしも何かがあってあの鈴が誠の手に渡ったりしたら。女の子を見つけて鈴とキーホルダーを交換してもらって、最初は海に捨てようと思ってたの。それこそ展望公園の先から海に投げちゃおうって。でもね、考え直したんだよ。だってひょっとしたらまた波に運ばれてどこかの浜に打ち上げられてしまうかもしれないでしょ。本当に海の底に沈んでるかどうかなんて確かめようもないし、ずっとビクビク怯え続けるぐらいだったらいっそのこと、自分で持っていれば、肌身離さず持ち歩いていればいいんだって、そう思ったから。今度は誠の番だ
Well, that
よ。
makes sense. And in a way, I suppose. I'm scared of a snake. Let's keep this snake with me. Makes perfect sense. Oh, I was about to read that. Huh?
誠が鈴を持ってた理由。
Oh, that. It was a present from Karumi. This is something Karumi found on Moon Beach this afternoon. It's very pretty, so she'll give it to you. I tell you, get the contents of the letter. Well, in short, it seems there were two bells from the beginning. You know, makes me wonder if Kurumi's the mastermind of all this. The bell I found on the first and the bell you found on the third were different bells. I threw my bell away on the first, which washed up 2 days later, and that girl picked it up on the evening of the third on Moon Beach. You threw your bell away on the third, which washed up 2 days later, and on the afternoon of the fifth, Kurumi picked it up. So in the end, the bell I had was the one you threw away, and the bell you had was the one I threw away. That's what happened.
そっか。
She probably didn't have any ill will in giving it to me, but thanks to that, things turned out this way.
じゃあくるみちゃんに感謝しないとね。
Huh? Why would I think?
やっぱり分かってなかったんだ。
I get it, but why would I thank her? Hey, thanks, Kurumi. You totally saved my bacon. Oh, really? How? How did Kurumi save your bacon? Well, you see, you gave me this bell, and I died, and the bell set me free, and I came back, and I'm trying to change things, and Kurumi just would be like, what the F are you talking about here? Kurumi would drop the Kurumi act and say, what the F are you talking about? I'm pretty sure. So don't thank her. Just be thankful. Don't thank her.
くるみちゃんに鈴をもらってなかったら誠死んでたんだよ。
The word dead pierces my chest.
鈴とともにや時は解かれん。ってことは鈴を持ってなかったら。
I couldn't have time traveled?
この時間に意識が飛ばされたことによって私たちは助かることができた。助かるって言い方は正しくないかもしれないけど、とにかくあの6日の神社に意識がとどまったままだったら、私たちという存在は肉体だけを残して消滅してしまってたはずだよ。つまりこの時間の流れの中では私たちは現に生き続けているけど、あの6日とつながった時間の流れでは私たちは死んでしまっているっていうことなの。ちょっと難しいかな。
This sounds a little familiar, actually.
だったらこう考えてみて。ここに一本の広くて長い直線道路があるとするよ。その道路には7台の車が走ってるの。横一線にきれいに並んだまま。
That's like a very wide road.
それぞれの車には一人ずつ運転手が乗ってて。
Okay, I'm going to try not to overanalyze this, but I do like how she says each car has one driver. I've never seen a car with two drivers before. Well, I guess technically there are backseat drivers, but
はるか、さき、くるみちゃん、泉さん、奥彦くん、私、そして誠がそれを運転してるのね。で、その7台の車のはるか後方にも同じように横一線に並んで走ってる7台の車があるの。その車には前の車とは別のはるか、別のさき、別のくるみちゃん、別のみんながそれぞれ乗ってる。ここまではいい？
yeah.
さてある時、突然だけど、私と誠は心臓発作かなんかで死んでしまったの。だけど、
Okay.
意識だけは車の中から抜け出して、後ろで別の車を運転してる別の自分の中へと飛び込んだ。私たちは今まで走ってきた道を同じように走り続けるだけ。そして前を走ってる車は私たちの遺体を乗せたままずーっと走り続けてる。
That's a creepy thought. People just wait. My hands weren't in the screen. People, just dead people going down the road. That's a frightening sight.
ということなんだけど、わかった？
So, what you're saying is we need to apply for a zombie NASCAR thing or something tournament. Well, more or less. Sure, if I didn't get that bell from Kurumi, I would have been squashed under the collapsed shrine, and my consciousness would have completely come to a stop. Wouldn't be able to slip out of that car, and my consciousness would have died with my body. Isn't that right? Yuka slowly nods.
それでさっきの話とつながってくるのよ。だからあの鈴は壊さない方がいいの。
Huh?
わかんないかな。あの鈴は私たちにとって最後の砦っていうか、文字通り命綱なわけじゃない？もしも万が一今度の4月6日に同じ出来事が起こったとしたら、誠、港でそんな風に言ってたけど、その万が一の時に私たちが鈴を持ってなかったら、自由な世界どころか世界そのものを失うことになっちゃうよ。
It'll mean the complete annihilation of our consciousnesses.
この先、私たちが歴史を変えることによって、あの日に何が起こるのか予測するのが難しくなってくると思うの。
So basically, they're insurance. It's best to have a lifeline to hold on to just to be safe.
うん。鈴を壊すよりも、まずは見つけることの方が先決なんじゃないかな。私はそう思うけど。
You can arrive at Moon Beach and immediately begin searching for the bell. See, here's the thing. I would think that destroying the bells would probably be the right thing to do. Because, I mean, I'd hate to be stuck like that. I just want to, well, if something like that were to happen, I just want to, chance it either, solving the whole thing or having the thing over with. You know what I mean? So, it's probably what I would do. Also, if they're wrong about the consciousness thing and they're just somehow time traveling, literally, kind of holding the whole world up, sort of. So, it would almost be, improper to do that. They'd be like, everybody's stuck. What if everybody is stuck in the same week rather than just them two? It's kind of depressing. Everybody's repeating the same stuff, sort of. So, that's probably not what the case is. It's probably like Yuka said, it's probably their consciousnesses traveling back to their prior self. Yeah.
の辺で間違いないの？
I'm sure I definitely picked it up around here.
でもあんまり当てになんないな。もうかれこれ6日も前のことなんだし。
Scattered on the beach with us is seaweed, fragments of seashells, and scraps of driftwood. If the waves were breaking onto shore a little bit further, they'd be soaking my ankles. In these circumstances, finding a small bell might be next to impossible.
それに誠が拾ったのは夜だったんでしょ？だったら昼間とはだいぶ景色が違って。
She don't seem happy. Yuka stops in mid-sentence and eats the rest of her words. Her eyes narrow as she glares at the wet sand. As if she's being lured in by something, Yuka walks over to the point she's staring at. She slowly leans over and picks up
あっ
something.
た。
Huh?
あったよ。ほら。
Yuka pinches something in her fingers and shows it to me. It's a bell. Its cold surface, what? Its metal surface emits a cold light. The light crimson string. This is definitely that bell. And they ding it. The bell sways in the wind and rings out once. Yuka places the bell in my palm and she smiles like there's no tomorrow. What if there is no tomorrow? You see, that's an analogy for the last day. That's right. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Let's repeat stuff. Alright, one lifeline down. I was gonna make a Regis Philbin Who Wants to Be a Millionaire joke, but that joke is outdated in multiple forms right now. My heart is so filled with joy that I just want to shout it all out. I hold the damp bell up toward the sky. The sparkling rays of the afternoon sun pierce my eyes, forcing me to squint.
喜んでもらえるのは一向に構わないんですけど、ありがとうとか、サンキューとか、そういうのはないの？
Yeah, you're great, Yuka. You're awesome. Fantastic. I say that as I muss Yuka's hair, messing it up.
何するのよ。
In an attempt to get away from my hand, Yuka bends over while desperately trying to fix her hair. Oh. Totally didn't just pick my nose there. We are silent for a short while. I was scratching it, literally. We are silent for a short while, for a short time. I reach out to muss Yuka's hair again.
ちょっとやめてよね、もう。
While holding down her hair with one hand, she uses the other to launch a counterattack. And instinctively intercept it, blocking her. Seriously. If you have bad sinuses, don't get a long-haired cat. It's not good. Is this going to end up with the scene here where they're rolling around on the sand? It feels like this is going to go there. I grasp Yuka's wrist and open up her palm. Well then, take the bell. As I say this, I place the bell in Yuka's palm. Yuka grasps the bell while wrapped up in confusion. Wasn't there something in... Oh no, okay. It was the orb of confusion that why do I always think it's SpongeBob? It's so sad. A grown man who thinks it's SpongeBob jokes. The orb of confusion that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy has. I was thinking, was it the bell of confusion? But no. You found this bell, so this is yours. Didn't I say it before? Men ought to protect women. That's how it's been for ages. Yuka purses her lips, her eyes swaying. I see her cheeks turn a faint red color. Alright, let's find the second one. I say this cheerfully as I mess up Yuka's hair again. Yuka takes a moment to fix it. For now we've been able to find the first lifeline. I realize that I now no longer feel fear towards the bell. Rather, I feel relieved. When I think about it, it's not like the bell was the direct cause of that tragedy. Rather, as Yuka said, it's because we had them that our lives were saved. So by having the bell, there's no need to get extremely scared or pessimistic. In other words, even with that bell, we can change history. That's the only thing I can declare with confidence. And so we're looking for our second lifeline. It's been a long while since we found the first bell. I guess it's still in the ocean. It probably won't wash up until the third. I turn around to find Yuka out of earshot, searching for the bell on the tip of Moon Beach. Ha! Exhausted, I sit down by the banks of the beach with a thump. While she's searching, I notice Luna Beach in the corner of my vision. I can't help thinking about it. Izumi-san, I wonder what she's doing. We don't have a reason to avoid going to Luna Beach, but on the other hand, we don't have a reason to show ourselves to her and Kurumi right now, either. We're wondering if it might be alright if we change history by never meeting Izumi and Kurumi. But because of the incident this morning, they at least know we're at the lodge already. That would actually be a very good thing to do. They never met, then she would have no reason to tell that story on the one day, and Kurumi would never have had a reason to visit there, unless she's visited there before, but she said it smelled familiar. So has she traveled? Has Kurumi time traveled? Did I say time traveled or time traveled? I'm not sure what I said. Kurumi said that place smelled familiar. Has she time traveled? Or just maybe something, or maybe she's connected to that place. She's connected somehow, obviously. Huh. Oops, wrong button. You and I agree that we should focus on that searching for the bell, so we're trying our best not to approach Luna Beach. If we don't find it here, the only place left to search is around Luna Beach. Should I try going? If I go, even if I meet the sisters, it's not like I can just make up a lie or two. With that thought in mind, I place one hand on the ground and quickly stand up. Just then, I see Yokohiko standing on top of the banks. He then jumps down onto the sand. We finished a while ago. Would you expect her not to be? Oi! Yuka-chan! Why is he so happy to see her? Yokohiko runs over towards her. And at that time... Seriously, that's a bit of an awkward ankle. Anger. Awkward anger. It's a bit of an awkward angle. It's weird. Awkward makes for awkward words sometimes. Do you think that's why awkward is the way it is? Because awkward is also a word that every time I spell it, I feel like I'm not spelling it right. Seems weird to have two W's with only one letter in between them, and I'm always like, am I spelling this right? But seriously, it looks like her knee is like bent back or something. It's just probably that the screen is tilted like that, or the picture's tilted. Obviously, she's okay. I hear a loud thud from behind me, causing me to turn around. On the sandy beach is Haruka, who has hit the ground. A cloud of dust soundlessly stirs up into the empty sky. Ha! I sigh and laugh at the same time. We've only met each other for a while, but you just fell and you could be hurt, but let's laugh anyway. There's nothing to be surprised about anymore. Of course, this would happen. Walk over to the confused Haruka's side, take her hand, and help her up. You alright? I say this on purpose. I guess when I wasn't paying attention, I subconsciously decided I might be able to let myself enjoy this reality. In response to my question, Haruka gives me a short nod. Signs of her trying to cover up her embarrassment, the blush on her cheeks. This is kinda nostalgic. As if trying to cover up her trembling, she quickly gets to her feet and moves past me. I suddenly look up at the western skies, beautifully dyed in a mad red glow. The sound of the waves breaking on shore sound gentler than a lullaby. After that, Yuka and I join up with Haruka and Okahiko and proceed to Luna Beach. As I mentioned earlier, we don't have a reason to avoid the place. Well, my reasoning makes me think you should avoid the place. It'd feel kind of lonely if we don't go to Luna Beach right now. We might not be able to meet Saki again for the rest of eternity. If we don't go to Luna Beach in these next 6 days, Izumi-san will continue to go on with her life not knowing who we are. Well, I mean, that'd be a downer, but I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurumi's the same. She'll probably soon completely forget the faces of people she only met once. That's just sad. I guess they did get to be kind of friends, didn't they? I guess. In the last 6 days, we did a lot of fun things. I don't want to lose all of that. Saki caused a lot of problems for us. But on the other hand, if we can resolve our problems, the next 6 days should be able to go by peacefully. Oh, great. It's gonna be problem solvers. Wonderful. Hey, Saki, you know how you think that Haruka's a clone? Well, she's not. She's not a clone. That seems to be her major problem, that she's hating on Haruka. I've got to think about everything positively. Yay, think about positivity. That's how I feel. I want to turn back time. You already did. Don't say it again. Dang. Even though they know that's impossible, everyone's wished for that once or twice in their life. And now it's happening in reality. Only Yuka and I can redo the things we regretted in those 6 days. If I think that way, then setting aside the infinite loop, I feel I don't have to keep thinking of the time travel as a bad thing. On the contrary, I can use the current circumstances in a positive way. Only change the bad events into good ones. There's no way that can backfire. No way that he can backfire. Everybody who's tried to do good things has always only done good things. Yeah. It'll be a piece of cake. Even the flap of one's butterfly wings can cause a tornado. I like how he's talking about going to change things for the positive, but the comparison is always things that are very destructive. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of no tornado. Everything will surely go well. I'm finally beginning to think that way. You and I will see the sunrise of April 7th together. Seems I'm looking forward to that day. We go to Luna Beach and introduce ourselves as if we're meeting them for the first time. Saki arrives and busts Haruka by revealing her lie. The lie that her name was Asakura. I don't want to make the conversation complicated, so I decide not to tell them that they're short on rice. Change to something there. Well, I wanted to say it, but then Yuka gave me a sharp glare at the moment I tried to, so I gave up. Either way, it doesn't change the fact that I have to go shopping again. Just like last time I go shopping with Yuka. We have paella, pumpkin soup, and Italian salad. I never get tired of that taste, no matter how many times I eat it. Let's go to the heated pool at Tsukiya Hotel. I break the ice. Also pretend not to know about Izumi-san falling into the pool. So they're covering a lot of ground here, just on this page here. Only change the bad events into good ones. Then what are the good ones? There are events that are to leave alone and not change. I feel bad for Izumi-san, but this is also a precious memory of mine. So, his precious memories are people falling. That's awesome. Do the fart thing. Do the fart thing in the hot. I command you, Makoto. Do the fart thing in the hot springs. That's one of the funniest moments I think I've seen in it. We return to Luna Beach and promise to go to the pool tomorrow. We separate from Izumi-san and Kurumi there, and then, exhausted, I plop myself down into my bed. And that's the end of this one. Things ain't gonna go as well as he's wanting. It's pretty obvious. Logic would dictate that that if you start throwing unknowns in it, you can't know stuff. Only if you keep repeating the same stuff, then you can know the future in a weird way. If you're repeating it like they are. So, yeah, he's gonna screw stuff up. Well, I can't say him and Yuka. Yeah. Curious how this rolls out, though. How this continues, so. Oh, was that memory? Oh, memory, what? Yes, was that memory there? Was that mirror there before? Is that a mirror? There on the, I keep forgetting the camera's backwards. There, it looks like it'll be over there. It probably was. I know that lamp was there. Huh. But anyway, yeah. That's it for this one. I'm definitely curious how this is going to keep rolling, so I'll probably do another one today. Cause I gotta do about a video a day to actually have any hopes of completing this game. Yeah, if I had done, I guess if I had done a video every single day with every 17, it would have took me over. It actually would have took me over 4 months. Should like 6. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, game's over with. But here's something. I'm looking for more games to stream, so I'm thinking of. I never finished Avion, Ren's Quest at RPG, so I'm going to. I think I'm going to live stream it today. I upgraded my internet, cable and internet, the whole package. So I have more room to play with. So I'm going to use that for streaming. My upload speed isn't any better though. That's the thing that I was wanting to. I was wanting my upload speed to be better. It didn't seem my download speeds, like a third better. I was at 16 megs, and then now it's 28. But upload hadn't increased at all. So yeah, I was wanting to stream in better quality, but nobody's complained about quality so far. So I'm probably not gonna boost it up very much. But I might do more streaming a lot longer. I've been a bit worried here for the past couple months about bandwidth, so I don't have to worry about that now. Not as bad. So streaming, I might do more, and I think I'm gonna do Avion because I never did finish that game. I'll have to start over. It's the old save files on my old computer. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Somebody actually watched it and was really upset that I didn't finish it, which shocked me. I figured most people would be happy, not to see any more videos for a series from me. Well, I wouldn't say that. I've improved a little bit, I think. But anyway, so yeah, that's something that I think I'm going to do. I think I'll upload it to YouTube too. Just to since it's really story based, and I want it completed on my channel. So yeah, that's it, I suppose. Yeah, more streaming. If anybody has any more ideas for games that I can stream, let me know. I've got the Tomb Raider games too. I was stupid. Steam had all the Tomb Raider games for like $14. Oh my gosh, that's like 7-8 games. I must buy that. I haven't played one yet, so good money there, right? So that might be something I can do too. I've only played Underworld on the Xbox 360, so that's something to do. Something possibly to do. But anyway, yeah. And Half-Life's going to keep being streamed weekly, so yeah. But I want to try to stream almost every day that I don't work, so yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. I do hope you folks enjoyed this, and I shall see you in the next one, which may be today. I think I will try to do one today. No guarantees, but I'm going to try to do another one. Farewell there, folks.